Trust. That's the component. That's what relationships are built upon. That's what team is built upon. It's the foundation of every great relationship, whether it's a personal one or it's a professional one. Trust. Say the word with me. How did it feel to say that word? Did you hear the energy when you said that word? Say it again. It's important. It means something. And it doesn't just exist in thin air. You have to create it. You have to have a foundation, right? We're in the building space. We understand real estate. You have to put stuff in the ground. You've got to put the footings in before you build anything on top of it. Isn't that true? The purpose of trust is to get enrollment. Some people might call it buy-in. This is not about consensus. I was a CEO for a number of years, and one of the things I used to say that people didn't like is that I'm not interested in consensus. It's not really about democracy in that regard. It's about buy-in. It's about people being seen and being heard so they can object. You can have healthy conflict even, so that ultimately when a decision is made, an organizational decision, whatever that is, that everybody's rowing in the same direction. Everybody's enrolled and bought in, not necessarily that everybody agrees. See, what happens when you get 100% enrollment, not agreement, is that people will stop gossiping. Is there a gossip issue in this organization? Yes or no? Of course there is. It exists in every company and every association where we've got people. You know who doesn't gossip? Mice. I've found the research suggests mice do not gossip, but people do. And part of it is because they don't feel seen. They don't feel heard. But when you get to express and even disagree, ultimately, there's no need for gossip because a decision's been made and we all say, yes, we're on board, or no, we're not. And that's where that whole adage about, right people on the bus, not the right person, get off the bus. Makes sense, yes? So far, yes? Thank you. That's enrollment. When I'm asking you to repeat, by the way, it's just a way for me to not only know that I haven't left you behind. Remember, my training is on the beach. My beach training said nobody goes down in my water. At least in this moment while I get to stand up here and speak with you and be in community with you, you're in my water. That's how I look at you. I don't want to leave anybody behind whether you agree or you disagree with me. Does that make sense? Yes? One more time, yes? Thank you. That's 100% enrollment. And if somebody doesn't agree, great. Be heard, be seen. This is how we create accountability.